This is Carlos Harlow, and I have the pleasure of interviewing Erick Murphy here today, a rapper, singer, director. I mean, there's like so many things that you do. I mean, I'm probably leaving a whole lot of stuff out, but if you could just start off, just Erick, just by telling the listeners here a little bit about yourself.
Oh yeah. No, I was Eric Murphy here once again. No, I'm just a pretty cool dude. I don't ask too much, you know. Um, just a guy that really loves music. I've been in music, I've said I guess my whole life. It really just kicked off when I was in the band in the fourth grade. I was put in the band. I originally wanted to play basketball, but ever since then, you know, I picked up a trumpet, you know, and next thing now, playing everything in the brass, everything to the drum line. And I used to do stuff around the house, you know, like making noises, you know, turn the little thing to, you know, pots into a snare and the bass, you know, and stuff like that. You know, playing with the pots and pan, you know, tops, you know, playing cymbals like I was in the marching band, you know, things of that nature. It's like I was always finding myself trying to do something musically. So I kind of, from that point, you know, I just kind of knew that it was going to be something I was going to be able to do. As far as just turning over into the rap world, wasn't completely my idea. I was more of the production of things, you know. I was a big fan of Dr. Dre, um, Manny Fresh. I mean, you name it. A lot of southern artists, as well as producers, composers, all that. And it wasn't just always in rap either. You know, I would step into, you know, in kind of soul, or I even go into classical, country, you name it, rock. Anything that really just catch my attention. It really just it'll be something always in music that'll kind of grab you. You know, if it's built correctly. But yeah,
Huh.
that's basically just me. But the rapping started when I started producing a guy. I think I was named Ace Vivid. He gave me the first honor of producing for him. So I had started recording him from the beginning. He was like the starting ground for him rapping as well. I started with him, and over the years he wanted to create a group named New XP, and
Huh.
we end up creating that. We end up adding four people to the group. We end up having a six-piece group, and then we did our first performance. And I ended up we all ended up getting signed to Six Some South Records, which is where I'm at now. But fortunately, all of that unfolded over the years. I ended up becoming a solo artist. And at first, my name was Creech, but now it's been changed over to Erick Murphy. You know, so I didn't want to tie the old stuff that was going on to the new. So it's kind of refreshing, and I'm more educated on music as well. So that's pretty much how Erick Murphy came about.
Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up. Okay. Well, I know you have your new single out, Amazing. I've been definitely jamming that song. And so just wanted to see with the collaborators on that song, like how did that come about? And then as well, just like the subject matter and the song itself, like what sparked the idea for you to record that song?
Well, actually, that track itself, the instrumental, was actually meant for another artist that used to be on the label as well, David Cash. Now, you may or may not have heard of him. He had a strange kid movement going on as well.
Oh yeah,
But
okay.
right now, as right now, he hasn't really been doing too much of anything lately, and he's not with the label, unfortunately, any longer. But it was a piece that he was working on. I was with him or whatever, and he couldn't really just, you know, figure it out. It was just one track he was really stuck on. I think he just ended up giving up on it. So like, man, let me just, you know, pick it up and give it a shot or whatever. So I was doing the whole project thing, and I was always a fan of that guy as well. You know,
Uh,
David Cash really has like some dope music. You know, and then the kids or whatever for this I should say for this generation, you definitely got good quality and everything. But
right.
anyway, the amazing track came around. I was like, it was a pretty long track, so I know I couldn't really just kill it by myself, and I knew I had room for other artists to shine as well. I'm always willing to work with other artists. So I'm not really just a selfish artist. As you can hear, all of the tracks on Snick, it's features everywhere. So whatever gets that good quality sound is what happens. So that's how we got other artists into the room. Lazy, she was actually on the old roster of the label of artists that was brought back for that track, and you know got a little spice. And I had just met her actually for this track for the first time, and she's really a dope artist, really very creative. Kind of like myself, almost in a way, female form. But yeah, pretty dope.
Huh.
Um, Dante is actually the guy. I think he was a mutual friend of our engineer Dre, and he was from L.A. So he's an artist out in L.A. He is from Dallas as well. I'm sorry. And Dante is from L.A. He came down and wrestled with a verse. We actually met once before on another guy's track that we had down at 677 Records for another artist. He interchanged his name. I think it's called Bad News now. Well, we did a track together called Cruising Together, so that's how I ended up linking up with him. I think we just exchanged numbers one day, and then this came around. I think Dre probably brought him up, and then we ended up giving him a call, and we went from there. And then we actually did a couple more other tracks on the project as well as Lazy. Like we actually, me, Lazy, and Dante, pretty much like a kind of like a nice collective right now, I should say, because we work very well together. Huh. And actually, with David, going back to David Cass, he used to screw the voice that's on the hook. So that's why I want to keep him a part of the project. You know, I didn't really just want to, just take your project. You know, I just want to, okay, I'm gonna see whatever you had so far. I'm gonna take it, work with that, build on top of that, and make it amazing. So it's really kind of how the name came around. It was pretty amazing, and everybody just really gave their all. You know, kind of showed out on their verses on the song, and it's really, if you listen closely, like you could tell, it kind of started off a little dull, a little bit. And kind of soft spoken, so that was kind of reason for that. And we wanted to individually kind of express ourselves as well on the track. So we did a small build up because it was like I was a more chill kind of guy. Lazy was a little bit more vibrant. You know, it was really just kind of open you right on up. So that's why our verse really just sticks like that. Dante came with the grand finale. Right. So that's a build up song for those that don't understand.
That's what's up, man. I love that song. I like I said, I've been really jamming it. So yeah, I was interested to see the story behind it, like how it all came to be.
Oh yeah, it was definitely a moment to remember. It was one of those good sessions that you really will want to remember, and just one of those unforgettable moments. I swear, it was a real good night. Like it was a very late, like probably 2-3 in the morning, working on this track. It was just a real good session. Food, just minds just thinking, we going over stuff. Like, let's try it this way, switch it up this way. Okay, all right, add that. Okay, let's do this. We on this part, stuff like that.
Right.
It's really one of those real cool nights for artists.
That's what's up. What's up? Oh, cool. Well, I wanted to get your opinion on this too, like with you being a hip hop artist, and then just with the type of music that's out right now. So, what would you say? What is your take, rather, on the current state of hip hop right now, and where do you think it's going, like in the next, maybe 5-10 years?
Okay, hip hop, it's portrayed as it is in danger, but I don't think it's really not just being ready to be an endangered era. It just misrepresented it, and there's a lot of people that's really doing the hip hop actually that's not just really being put in the spotlight. So I don't think it's hip hop is there. I think it's just mislabeled by the new era of music. I don't think like the new era doesn't really just have their own genre or a state to call it. So they're just riding with the hip hop wave because that's really what the industry has been calling everything hip hop. But I think it's been kind of bad on labeling everything. But I mean, it's not really too much wrong. It's not too much really just too much being wrong. It's just a lot of people will have access to music nowadays, and then because of that, we have a wide variety of different types of music and different ways people can make music. Everybody has the opportunity and right, of course, to interpret their own way of how they view stuff. So that's how music comes about. It's a personal perspective. So of course, you may or may not agree with how it comes out or whatever, but it's making sense to somebody for them to have all those fans, right? And whether it be industry pushed or not, it's working some kind of way, but. It's just right now how I feel about hip hop is pretty much confused right now. I just say that it's not lost. Hip hop is still here because there's a lot of artists out here that's out. Even just in Dallas, you got Bobby Sessions, man. You see Erick, Topic, Sam Lyle. It's a lot of dope artists out here, man. And it's a lot of different variety of artists. Like when I first started doing music and rapping, just going out on the scene, I met a lot of different types of artists. Like it wasn't just really too much one and the same. The ones I ran into, There's a couple that, that were the same, but there was really different variety of artists
Huh.
doing the different styles of, rap and hip hop and the R&B, so hip hop's not there. It's just, I think, just confused, I should say, like I said.
Right. I think that's a good way to put it, yeah, too, because it's so many styles of hip hop going on right now, too, I think. But yeah, no, I agree with that. I think that's a really good way to put it. And what would you say? I know you mentioned earlier about you had mentioned Dr. Dre and people like that. So what would you say, or who would you say rather, are some of your greatest musical influences?
Ooh, man. Just say the greatest. It's hard. It's really hard for me to label who's the greatest for me because, like I said, it's always a little something for everybody in music,
True.
So I really do just take a little bit from everybody. Like, I would have to say though, Michael Jackson is definitely one of the top ones. I have to say that's one for sure. Prince, he's definitely a colorful artist as well. I think I really put Prince and Michael Jackson on the same level, even though a lot of people really just have to pick one or two. I have to pick both. Like they really impacted music.
That's true. They both had their own impact. Yeah.
Yeah, they're their own era. Like you really that's another explanation right there, man. Like everything is just like that's not like that's 1990s. No, that's Michael Jackson. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, it's a lot of artists. It's more of like producers too. Like Manny Fresh. He also had an era as well. He took that I can do it on my own and just having fun with my friends type of music, hype music. And I can't really explain how his era was. Yeah, he really brought that bounce out, and that's an era to remember, from 99, 2000, we're going to forever remember that.
Right.
That's something that's going to be an album for us, and there's a lot of artists that really just make their impact, and I think they all have put something special in it. So.
Right.
And also, I would say Ludacris is another one as well. Like, he's one slept-on artist, too. And he's very versatile, he's an actor as well, Yeah, I think he's a comedian at times, so he be saying some funny shit, too.
Right.
He's very vibrant, man. And he's very cool, has a foundation, he get back to the people, very motivational, working out and all that stuff. But that's one guy I definitely look up to as far as, like, attitude goes and trying to, grab different types of attention. So, and I always know, my dad would always listen to him too as well. And that really will play a part of me being versatile with my dad playing so much music back in the day. Like, he didn't have a particular style, he listened to gangsta music, he would listen to Prince. That's how I got into it, really. He definitely loves Prince. Purple Rain, the movie, for sure.
Oh, yeah.
And all different types of George Clinton in the Parliament, Shalimar, Happy Roads, just a different types of stuff. So, like, I really have, like, the largest library in my head of music. That's why it's hard for me to just pick a particular thing. Like, I've heard so much music, and I've used so much music, too, because I actually used to DJ as well.
Oh, cool. Oh, wow, that's cool. I didn't know that.
Yeah, that was, like, probably like in my younger days, like, when I was in high school, just doing a little something, trying to put a little money in my pocket, just sticking with my craft.
Right.
So I did a little DJing here and there, hey, they throwing a little birthday party here. I did a graduation party. I did the biggest one I did was my sister's 16th birthday party. Like, that was one of everybody. Whoever went to that party, they won't forget because, like, they had fun the entire night. And I was jamming. Hell, I went out there myself, auto DJing with them. It was a fun night. And, I haven't really just got to make it to it. People have been trying to get me to go back into the DJing. It's not a problem per se, but right now what I'm focused on, I don't want to take from it. But I would definitely get back into DJing later on, you know what I'm saying? Because when it comes to me doing something, I want to be really fully into it. I don't want to have too many breaks. I have too much going on so I can get the full aspect of it.
Right. No, that makes sense. Yeah, because I think that's cool too because you see a lot of people that they do all these different things, but it's almost like they don't have a real focus on one thing. It's just like they're just jumping from project to project, or from thing to thing.
Right.
Yeah, yeah,
And it's not really too much. It's a pro and a con today, because you can stay so long, in a particular era or whatever, and you'll think that that's all it has to be, And that's why I kind of think where most, not all, but, just some, not most, well, just a select few of hip hop heads, they love the era so much, that,
right.
hey, this should be it, like, no, you gotta remember, it's different ways it can be critiqued, you have to be a little bit more accepting of what's available. I guess they forgot about it, like, there's different levels to it, but I mean, I don't know who's the ultimate judge of music anyway. Yeah, so
True. Yeah, it's like
that's gonna
nobody really.
always be
Yeah.
hard. Yeah, so you don't always have your own different take on it, So that's why I don't really too much worry about is this too hip hop. I really don't even think about a genre when I'm doing my music. Just whatever's expressed, whatever fits that mood of the beat, or or vice versa, what fits the lyrics. Because there's been times I build beats around lyrics. Either way
Right.
it works. It's just how that feeling is, the emotion.
Yeah, exactly. That's true. Yeah, that's the main thing.
Yeah.
So what's up? What's up? And I just wanted to ask you too, like, do you have any new projects that you're working on right now that you could tell us about, or any new songs, or any recordings that you have coming up?
Just right now, I'm working the Snick project, which Amazing is on, and it's a mixtape or a project, you should say, because it really doesn't sound too much like a mixtape. I don't have a DJ over it or anything. It's really just a collective of dope singles.
Okay.
Because I really didn't have too much of a direction and everything. But Amazing was the track that I was pushing, but I would be pushing other tracks as well. Because before Amazing, I actually had a song called Another Sip, and that has 10K spins on
Oh
YouTube.
yeah, I like that one. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
so
was listening to that this
yeah,
week actually.
yeah, that's the one. That's the drinker right there. That's that after work clock out drink right there.
Yes.
But that's one of the singles, and we actually had another single, a couple more singles before that. Dripping, which is like a slow steak song. But that song is like 2.5 minutes. I'm actually gonna want to extend that one and probably put it out later as a single because I really like the track so much. And how the instrumental was getting to it, it was that short. So I mean, I'm trying to get it extended or remix or something. I really like the track.
Oh,
But we pushed that for a little bit. That was just something, just put out there. Just to I really just want to test it out because
right, just to
I'm not
see.
really too much of a slow song person per se.
Oh really?
Yeah,
That's
I
a
like
couple of the
it.
slow
I
songs
did
that
at
I
one
heard that
point.
you did. I was like, dang, these are jam. I mean, all of your songs are good, but when I was listening to those, I was like, wow, these are really, it's like, to me, like your flow and your delivery, it fit well with the slow songs too. So I'm surprised that you don't really favor those as much.
Yeah, the only reason being is because it'll be more that I probably want to do to it
Okay.
myself, and I really just can't, just really express it or just reach out to that talent just yet. Because like you said before, now I was a singer, but I'm really just not one of those like I could just bust down keys and stuff. Like I get the idea of singing, but I'm not really just a singer per se. But I am getting talking on lessons and whatnot,
Oh, cool.
and I'm definitely gonna be building on that. So. R&B, I might be jumping the R&B, project way later down the road, if anything,
Right.
But as far as the new projects, I'm working everything that's on that tape, one by one, because we're actually doing like music videos for every song on the tape.
Oh, cool. Cool. Oh, that's
So
what's
yeah,
up.
I want to, because with it being, called Snick, it's a 90s show, so I'm basically giving you a show, different, segments
Right.
of the show Snick, things of that nature. It's going to be exciting. There's a lot of stuff coming about. But it's always definitely new music being made. I just don't know how to put it. That's usually my thing. I just probably either just make some songs first, then make a project, or I think of a project and then do all those songs in order. That way I won't mess up the style of it or anything like that.
Right.
But right now I'm just kind of open with projects. I'm down to do any features, all that kind of stuff. If you want me to produce a track, I'm down for that. Work all over the place. You need me to help write, that's fine. I'm down with that.
Oh, cool. Cool. That's what's up. Man.
Yeah. I try
Okay.
not to put no boundaries with my artistry. That's why I say rather than just saying I'm a producer or a rapper, I just say I'm an artist, because I like to get my hands and create in any type of way like, possible.
Right.
And just my thing is being able to create. So I guess I should say I'm a creator. But yeah, I don't like to too much put myself in a little cup, I guess.
Right. Now that's a good way to be though. I mean, I think too, like when you think about like a lot of influential artists or big artists, even like the people that you mentioned, like Prince and Michael Jackson, they didn't just wear one hat. They did a lot of things. They wrote, produced, sing, dance,
Right.
entertain. I mean, they did it all. So I think that's really cool that you
Yeah.
share that too. And then,
Right. Okay. No, go ahead. I'm
oh no,
sorry.
go ahead. What were you gonna say?
Well, I want to dig into like I just thought of another artist, The Dream as well.
Oh yeah,
And that
yeah.
kind of with
Mhm.
me digging into like ghostwriting and stuff like that. All right. And I've made a fun fact as well that was brought up yesterday on another show. They said that it's not ghostwriting if they get credited for it.
Yeah, well, that is true.
Uh, so a lot of people are kind of confused on that, and it does make sense.
Right,
So you getting credited for somebody recognizing you getting paid for it, but I mean, ghostwriting it really came from somebody that really you don't know about, don't have no credentials, you can't really get to.
right.
Only just that person that was there, they wrote that night, or the people around, or whatever, should really just identify that ghostwriting.
Huh.
People are just really taking it too out of context. So,
Right,
yeah.
right.
This type of stuff been going on for years. Industry has been creating situations and songs and things that. Like,
Right.
but the Dream, yeah, he's definitely a dope artist that expresses that dearly. For him to be able to write hits for Rihanna and Beyonce and like I'm talking about Grammy hits.
Right.
Like none of the tracks, this song that's still in rotation to this day. That's the type of level I would like to be on. As far as my writing goes and saying, I want to be able to project my ideas into another person and be able to let them perform.
Right.
I think that's the most amazing thing. Somebody to be able to get in your head and draw out what you want to see. That's amazing.
That's what's up. Wow, that's cool. No, I definitely love that. I love that for sure. And one thing I wanted to ask you too. Now this is a question that I do ask everybody, but I get different answers when I ask this question. So I'm definitely curious to see what your answer would be. But if you could sum up your life in one song, what would that song be, and why would you choose that particular song?
Ooh. Oh. Well, it's funny. Bobby Sessions, who I spoke of earlier, I love his project, LOA, Laws of Attraction. There's a song on there called Black. Well, it's actually, I'm going to say two songs because they both kind of give me an idea of it, but Black Neighborhood and Black American.
Ah, okay.
He gave a specific, like a detailed song about what I actually experienced myself. And that's why I really like the project Law of Attraction. Like, and he's actually, from Dallas, and he can definitely completely relate to the stuff that goes on around here and the lifestyle that we live.
Right.
So I would have to pick both of those songs, but if I really have to just choose one, Black Neighborhood will be the one.
Black Neighborhood. Okay. Oh, cool,
Yes,
cool.
yeah.
Okay.
And that's crazy, for me to even just choose a song out of this time. I would usually feel like an older song or something like that. But his music really, it really gets to me. I really understand it in the whole aspect, the whole project itself.
Right.
And he's definitely a true. I believe he's a real true icon in hip hop. I'm always down for showing love. So a lot of people know that. I'm really down for give people that support and love. It's just really real. So I don't mind boasting of something else. I'm not gonna pick a song that that I made. Of course, I can write you a song about myself, but that definitely is a good song right there because it like he really drove me how I wake up every day and walk through life, in Dallas,
Huh.
basically. And the type of stuff that I could probably go through or experience or see, or like it really drew that picture. I can literally see myself walking down the street and him narrating my life. It's crazy. I never heard nothing like that. I can really just relate to.
Right. Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up. Cool. Cool. Well, I did have one last question to ask you too, and this is probably the most important question. But wanted to ask, where can your fans, where can people go out and support your music and follow you on social media and things like that?
You come right on down to erickmurphy.com and you find all the social media site links and everything, all the latest music, it's everything you need to know right from there. And you can get a hold of me as well on Facebook under Erick Murphy Music. What is it called? Snapchat. I always forget about Snapchat. I'm not really a Snapchatper, but you find me on there every now and then. But Snapchat would be, it'll be Erick Murphy HO3. My Twitter handle is MUZIK_09. And I'm also on SoundCloud for my music. And actually, you can find me on more platforms. Like I just add, we have Tidal. You guys find Amazing on Tidal. I'm sorry. Let me correct that. You can find my single Amazing on Tidal, iTunes, soon to come Spotify. Already available on YouTube, SoundCloud. It's another one I can't think of right now. And there's more than that actually, but those are the main ones.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah. Moving on up. I'm trying to get this single right on up.
That's what I've definitely been, like I said, I've been jamming your music, and yeah, I've been loving it. I was listening to it today at work too, so yeah, I've definitely been jamming it into it, and spreading the word about it.
Oh man, I appreciate that. I really do, man. I'm like lazy, I would say, man. We got music for everybody on there.
That's right. Yeah, it really is. Yeah. That's what's
I'm
up.
glad you can definitely enjoy it and tell everybody about it, man. I really appreciate that.
Oh yeah.
I make music for y'all, everybody.
Oh yeah, for sure. But thank you again for doing the interview. I really appreciate it. And then I guess this is just one additional question I had, just to ask,
okay.
Just kind of like a fun fact type thing. But what's one thing about you that, maybe, people don't know, people maybe would be surprised to know, about you?
People really get confused or probably they're afraid of me, I guess. I don't know. By how I look, I'm a really nice guy. Like, when people really see, I can tell by the reaction, they take me like a different direction or they frown up a different way. I don't know why people get that. I guess it's the way I look. I look like my dad, but I'm a very nice guy. Like, you could talk to me or anything like that. I'm very, open to any situation, Just don't take me the wrong way, that's all.
Right.
That's all. I mean, then that's the guy you want to be afraid of. But
right.
Besides that, I'm on the better side of things, and I'm really cool. I'm really a people person.
Huh. That's what's up. Cool. Well, yeah, no, I'm definitely, like I say, definitely feeling your music, and I'll be posting a review. It'll probably be out next Friday, I believe. So I'll let you know ahead of time too. But yeah, thanks again for taking the time out to do the interview with me, Erick. I appreciate it.
Oh, no problem, man. I appreciate the opportunity, man. I'm always down. Like I said, I'm pretty friendly. You just ask me, argue, conversation, ain't nothing to it.
Right.
People want to know, man. Somebody got to put it in the books for them, man. I appreciate that.
Oh yeah, for sure. Well, yeah.
Definitely doing a follow-up interview as well.
Okay, yeah, for sure. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, let me know, because I would love to do one.
All right, man. Just send over all the information. You got email and everything, right?
Oh yeah, yeah, I do.
Okay, yeah. Just send everything over to that, or either way, we can figure it out, whatever.
Okay. Yeah,
I might end up using the interview inside of a project or something like that.
Okay. That's what's up. Yeah, let me know. I'm definitely open to it.
Okay, cool.
Cool. Well, thanks again, Eric. And again, this is Carlos Harlow here. Had a pleasure interviewing Eric Murphy. And if you all have not checked out his single, Amazing, and not just the single, check out his other music too, because it's definitely jamming. I'm telling you, you will not be disappointed.
Nice.
Yeah, you're welcome. Well, cool. Well, yeah, I'll definitely be in touch with you, and I'll let you know, before I actually post the interview and all that, and I'll send it to you too, so you can see it.
Cool. Yeah, definitely. We'll do that. So I can put the word out and get more views and get more people over to your camp so they can get the book. And I say I get a book too. They got to get two of them actually.
Okay, yeah, no, it's no rush, no, just whenever whenever you want to.
Oh yeah, I've really been wanting to get into it. I've been telling a lot of people about it, and I want to really just dig into it myself. I just haven't, been having to handle a bunch of stuff and putting everything into the videos. And now I got this free month right now. I can start buying my own stuff, for me.
It's right. No, I feel you.
My little funny. Yeah.
That's what's up.
And you got any new projects or anything like that coming out?
I gotta, it's funny you say that, because I was gonna, towards the end of the year, I was gonna get in contact with you all again, because I saw something on the Instagram page about, the radio takeover.
The radio over at the Apple?
Yeah, it was a post, it was a while back though, it was probably, shoot, I saw it like maybe a week after we did the interview, I think. So it was a little while back, but I was like, oh, that would be cool to do. I don't know if there's something y'all still doing or not, but I do have another poetry book that's coming out. I'm trying to put it out on my birthday, which will be in February. So
okay.
I won't start doing any like heavy promotion for it until December-ish, somewhere around there. And then I got another novel coming out next summer, so it'll be a little while on that too. But yeah, just right now, just trying to promote the stuff that's out, and trying to do events and stay on the ground with it.
Oh, definitely cool, man. I'll definitely be looking out for it, man.
Oh, thank you, I appreciate it.
Oh, yeah, I gotta keep my support going, man. I try to do my best. I know I slack off now and then, but
no.
Try to keep up with everybody. Yeah, I work.
No, I feel you.
Oh, yeah, man. You're doing the great thing with that, man. Keep people interested with the books.
Yeah. No, I appreciate it. Yeah, no, when I heard your music too, I was like, dang, I gotta see if I can do an interview with him, because I was listening to it and I was like, this is jamming.
Yeah, man. I'm always trying to make something for everybody, man. Keep their groove, man. I'm really more like the 90s. I should have mentioned this in the interview, but really towards the 90s style of music. I'm trying to kind of bring that back. Just straight having fun, no worries about none of that other extra crap, just house party music,
Yeah,
that's really what I'm about.
I could tell that too, because it's like I didn't, I couldn't really pinpoint and say it was 90s, but it was just when I was listening to it, it was just like, I felt like it was just feel good music, and which a lot of that was, in the 90s, and we don't have so much of that now. So I could definitely feel that energy that you were, bringing that back in your music.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Most definitely, man. Like, that's really all it's about, man. People need to enjoy music now instead of just being so tactful.
Right, exactly.
Just keep that right atmosphere. That's why the club and stuff is the way it is now. Look at the type of music you're playing in that.
Right.
Like, give them something to jam to.
Yeah, it makes people like act crazy, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
That'll be in part 2. No, my rant now.
Yeah, for sure.